All right, what's happening, everybody? Welcome to Easy Money, a sports betting show, May 31st, 2023. I'm Chris Gonzalez, joined by Tony Gonzalez. I had a pretty good day yesterday. I was 4-2.
I had a real good day. I was 5-0.
Yes, 4-2. I had the Rays beating the Cubs. Of course, the Cubs ended up winning that game, and then the Braves lost to the damn Athletics for a second straight time.
Cubs are up on the Tampa Bay again right now. Or was when I came in here, up 2-0, I think.
Yeah, I paid a whole lot of attention to the score so far today.
Billy Buzz hit a nice one yesterday.
Let that get pulled up. There we go. Oh, yeah. That's a nice one, Billy. How's it going, Glenn? Yeah. How's it going, Billy? No. Thought I had a good chance of going 6-0, and then
Y'all went 5-0. I was pretty happy with that.
the Braves ain't played good at all the last couple nights against the Athletics, and Rays have been struggling here the last couple games. And they had McClanahan on the mound, who's been pitching lights out, and he had a rough day yesterday.
Yep, the Cubs played good last couple games after it got swept by the Reds.
All right. Got a few baseball games that's already started today. That's basically all we have today. NBA don't come back till tomorrow. Hockey don't come back till Saturday. Glenn said his 9-game parlay is about done early. It was a free bet, so he said, so no money lost. But yeah, I saw he put a post on Facebook with some a free bet he put in. But let's see, right now you got the Rangers and the Tigers. Tigers are up 3-2, top of the seventh, and that or bottom of the top of the seventh in that game. Angels are up 8-1 over the White Sox. That game's in the top of the fourth. The Rays are down 0-2 to the Cubs, bottom of the fourth in that game. And then the Guardians and the Orioles are 1-0 Guardians in the top of the first. So Guardians already scored one run in the first, have a runner on third with 2 outs, looking to try to jump out to an early 2-0 lead. Next game in Major League Baseball is going to be the Atlanta Braves at the Oakland Athletics. The Braves are 1.5 run favorites, minus 235 on the money line. Oakland is plus 194 on the money line. Over-under is at 9. Braves are 32-23 on the season, 17-9 on the road. They have Schuster on the mound tonight, who is 1-2 with a 5.33 ERA. The Braves are also hitting 257 as a team and have a team ERA at 3.70, and they're 1-4 over their last 5 games. The Athletics are 12-45 on the season, 7-23 at home. On the mound for the Athletics is Caperlian. He is 0-5 with an 8.45 ERA on the season. They're hitting 220 as a team and have a 6.68 ERA. They are 2-3 over their last 5. I'm taking the Braves again at the minus 1.5. They can't lose 3 in a row to the Athletics, especially with Caperlian on the mound, who has not been good at all this season. So I'm going with the Braves for a third straight day, even though it's cost me the last couple days. The next game I like, Pirates at the Giants. The Pirates are at minus 1.5 on the run line, plus 100 on the money line. Giants are minus 118 on the money line. This is one of them weird games where the Pirates are favored on the run line but are underdogs on the money line. which has changed because the Pirates were underdogs on the run line as well. But the over-unders at 7.5 runs. Pirates are 27-27 on the season, 15-14 on the road. They will have Keller on the mound, who is 6-1 with a 3.01 ERA. Pirates are hitting 242 as a team and have a team ERA at 3.99. They are 2-3 over their last 5. The Giants are 28-27, 16-12 at home. They will have Wood on the mound tonight, who is 1-0 with a 3.51 ERA. Giants are hitting 247 as a team and have a team ERA at 3.98. They are 3-2 over their last 5. I'm going to take the Pirates on the money line in this game. This series is 1-1. Both teams have won a game. This is the third game of the series, so it's going to be. I think it's going to be a good game. But Pirates have the better pitcher on the mound tonight, so I'm going to go with the Pirates on the money line. Next game I like, Cincinnati Reds at the Boston Red Sox. Red Sox are 1.5 run favorites, minus 155 on the money, or 166 on the money line. Excuse me. Reds are plus 140 on the money line. Over-unders at 10.5 runs. Reds are 25-29 on the season, 11-15 on the road. They'll have Weaver on the mound tonight, who is 1-2 with a 5.45 ERA, but he has pitched pretty good his last couple outings. Reds are hitting 257 as a team, have a 4.96 team ERA, and are 4-1 over their last 5 games. In their last 4 games, they've scored 8 or more runs in the last 4 games. But like last night, you were up 8-0 after 7 innings, and then you're up 9-3 going into the 9th inning, and you win 9-8. So
Yeah. I didn't think he was going to hang on and win that game.
Yeah, you're up 8-0 going into the bottom of the 7th.
I know.
And then just it looked ugly after that. Ended up having to bring Diaz in, bring your closer in to pitch in a game that you was up 8-0 then at one point. 9-3 going into the 9th inning. Red Sox are 28-26 on the season, and 15-12 at home. They have Paxton on the mound. He is 1-1 with a 5.14 ERA. Red Sox are hitting 264 as a team with a 4.75 team ERA. They are 2-3 over their last 5. I like the Reds here at the plus 1.5 again, like yesterday. Reds are 26-16 this season on the run line as an underdog. And the Red Sox are 8-14 this season on the run line as a favorite. Reds have been hitting the ball well. Hopefully they can keep that up again. So I'm gonna go with Reds at the plus 1.5 again today. Next game I like, Minnesota Twins, Houston Astros. Astros are 1.5 run favorites, minus 178 on the money line. The Twins are plus 150 on the money line. Over-under for this game is set at 8 runs. Twins are 28-27 on the season, 12-15 on the road. They have Varland on the mound tonight, who is 2-1 with a 4.24 ERA. Twins are hitting 232 as a team with a 3.47 team ERA, and they are 2-3 over their last 5 games. The Astros are 32-22 on the season, 15-12 at home. They will have Brown on the mound tonight. Brown is 5-1 with a 3.12 ERA. Astros are hitting 244 as a team with a 3.16 team ERA, and they are 4-1 over their last 5 games. I like the Astros on the money line tonight against the Twins. And then my last game for the day in Major League Baseball, Colorado Rockies at the Arizona Diamondbacks. Diamondbacks are 1.5 run favorites, minus 162 on the money line. The Rockies are plus 136 on the money line. Over-under for this game is at 10 runs. On the mound for the Rockies is Lamet. He is 1-1 with a 12.66 ERA. Rockies are hitting 263 as a team and have a 5.22 team ERA. They are 2-3 over their last 5. Diamondbacks are 32-23, 17-12 at home. They will have Henry on the mound tonight, who is 2-1 with a 4.50 ERA. Diamondbacks are hitting 261 as a team and have a 4.39 team ERA. They are also 3-2 over their last 5. I like the Diamondbacks at home. Rockies struggle on the road, and Diamondbacks have the better pitcher on the mound tonight. So I'm going Diamondbacks on the money line. So my picks for Major League Baseball: Pirates money line, Braves -1.5, Reds +1.5, Astros money line, and the Diamondbacks on the money line.
Okay, my Major League Baseball parlay for tonight. I got Milwaukee at Toronto. I'll take Toronto money line. Philadelphia at the New York Mets. I'll take the Mets money line. Minnesota at Houston. I'll take Houston money line. Got San Diego money line at Miami, and I got the Yankees money line at Seattle.
Billy said when he played Little League, his team was the Bad News Bears. Yeah. Oakland's been rough, man, and they don't have even that game last. I mean, they won their last 2 games, but even them games, their stadium's basically empty. There's fans aren't even going to the games anymore. And Billy says even though he's a Sox fan, he's betting the Reds.
I'm hoping the Reds can win tonight, man.
The Sox bats got hot late in that game last night. Looked like they were going to come back and win that game. I was sitting here cussing. I'm like, how did you get up?
Reds only 3 games out of first. I mean, hopefully they can keep winning a few. I'm just hoping they can keep a good stretch going till All-Star break.
And Dele Cruz hit another walk-off for Louisville.
I don't see how they're going to keep him down there very much longer.
Like I said, he'd already been up if it wouldn't been for the injury. But, yeah, I think he'll be up. He has to be up pretty soon. And then you got McLean, another rookie that's playing real well. They're hitting the ball real good right now. I mean, like last 4 games, scored 8 or more runs.
Ain't De La Cruz a shortstop too?
Yeah.
So what are they going to do? Claim third base?
Probably. I'd say McLean's probably going to go third. And Steer will probably play first when they give Stevenson breaks, which they haven't been playing Stevenson a lot at first. They've been playing him mostly just at catcher. So.
You think it's time to move on from Votto?
I thought this might be his last year, but I thought he'd already be back by now too. I didn't think this injury would keep him out this long. It sucks because I think he can still hit the ball, and I think he could be a good DH. But
he don't play DH.
But he also could. I think he still could be an effective first baseman as well. But you got to be on the field. Hopefully not, Glenn. Hopefully we don't decide to get rid of everybody again. We're just now starting to build a team back up a little bit.
I worry about India being gone because his contract's going to be coming up, and I worry that they're going to pay, maybe concentrate on paying the pitchers. And
I think you keep
got so many infielders. I think that I'm afraid they're going to get rid of India. I don't want them to get rid of India. I think it's a mistake, but I'm afraid they're going to do.
I think Senzel's probably gone.
I think Senzel's gone, but you got McLean, you got De La Cruz, you got Steer, you got all these guys.
How often have them guys played on the right side of the field too, at second base?
That's true.
And India hitting the ball wise, he's one of our run generators.
Oh, I agree. I don't want him to get rid of India. I think it'd be a huge mistake. But I just worry when it comes to paying money.
The way the Reds are, who knows? It wouldn't surprise me. Yeah, I hope we keep India. Which I was telling everybody at the beginning of the season to watch out for India this year. He was going to have a big breakout year because his rookie year he was awesome. Last year he struggled, but he had injuries and stuff. He's got off to a good start so far. Yeah. NBA, no, it don't start till tomorrow night, but you got Nuggets Heat NBA Finals. Nuggets are 9-point favorites in Game 1. minus 405 on the money line. Heater plus 320 on the money line. Over-unders at 219.5. I like the Nuggets to win the series. Game one's going to be a little interesting to me because you have the layoff that the Nuggets have had, but then you also have the short rest for the Heat coming off their 7-game series. So it's going to be interesting how that works out. I think Nuggets win game one at home. But I'm not crazy about the 9 points. I think that's a little too many to give up. Especially with the Nuggets having as much time off as they've had. That kind of worries me a little bit. And 9 points. I think that's a lot of points. The over under the 219.5. I think I like the over the 219.5, but man, I'm not sure about the 9 points. So I'm gonna do a little more research on it, and I'll be ready for a pick tomorrow. About what do you think about that? I think 9 points is a lot. Too many points.
I wouldn't do it.
I think 9's too many.
Miami's played most of the games close for the most part. I like their defense. I don't know if they've got anybody that's going to be able. I don't think anybody's going to be able to handle Jokic myself. But yeah, I don't like the 9 points.
Then the NHL final Stanley Cup final starts Saturday night. Vegas is a 1.5 goal favorite, minus 135 or 134 on the money line. Panthers are plus 112 on the money line. Over unders at 5.5. I think it's going to be a real good series. I lean toward Vegas. I'd said Vegas in 7 yesterday. I lean toward Vegas to win the game one at home. But I kind of like the under the 5.5 just because of how good the defense for Florida can be. They don't give up a whole lot of goals. I can see these being some low scoring games.
And a key stat for Vegas is the games that they score 3 goals or more, they're like 45-4 or something like that. I mean, it's unbelievable. If they score 3 goals, they don't lose. But the games that they don't score 3 goals, they struggle. So, and Florida's so good defensively. Florida scares me. They really do. But one thing I do like is that Vegas has incredible depth on their lines. So there's not much difference from the first line to the second line to the third line to the fourth line. So that's what I think's helped them win so far. So I'm hoping that's going to continue.
Yeah. Well, I think Vegas definitely, to me, has the advantage offensively. But that Panthers goalie's been playing. He's been playing so well,
and so has the Vegas goalie.
Yeah, Vegas goalie's been playing. That's why I'm saying I think these games could be. I think we could get a lot of low scoring games in this series.
I think the Florida goalie has played better, but this guy didn't come in until I think it was the second series because of injuries, and he's like their 4th or 5th goalie this year. So I mean, he's a young guy and just playing well at the right time. So hopefully that continues. Might make a career.
Yeah, that's why I think I like the under in that game, is because of the way both goalies have been playing. I could see this being a low scoring series.
I see Jay's on his way to Houston.
Yep. Yep, it's going to be a nice long drive.
Yeah.
Georgia to Houston.
Yeah, that is.
Yeah, he's all loaded up and headed that way. And then,
looked like a wagon train. Had about 5 vehicles or something like that going or something.
Yeah, it looked something like that. I haven't talked to him for a few days. He gave up on the Stars when it got 3-0. He thought the series was over. Then he'd already gave up on the Stars as of then. But I know he did post some stuff on social media today. This morning they was all loaded up and they were heading on their way to Houston. I know he plans on being back on the shows. I think here in about after another week. I think I think he said next week he's going to be back on. I think is what he was talking about. But you never know. You never know with him that he could pop on before then, or I know he was as soon as he got down there, he was going to be getting settled into an apartment that he's staying in until his house gets built.
Well, I know his wife was not happy about the Stars that one game. She got
Oh,
real upset. She was she's a big Stars fan. I guess I didn't realize that going in, but she's a big Stars fan. Used to have Stars tickets.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, she used to have season tickets. I didn't know that until that game where the one dude got thrown out and she was going crazy. And she wasn't mad at she was mad at him. She wasn't mad at her. She was, "You're supposed to be the captain, you idiot." She was going. She wasn't very happy. It was. I didn't realize she was a bigger Stars fan than what Jay was.
No, I didn't either.
But yeah, I know. I think he plans on being back sometime next week. But yeah, he's. They are on their way. He had a U-Haul, a couple trucks following behind that. So hopefully everything goes good for him on his travels.
Yeah, I hope so.
No
breakdowns or anything. Everything's safe.
That's a long trip. Did you have anything else? Like I said, there ain't a whole lot of other stuff going on in the sports right now. Right now, it's basically just the baseball.
Seen here, we've got First Things First on, and they was talking about the top 10 centers of all time, and the main host there had Jokic 8. What do you think?
Of all time?
Yep.
I'd have to really look at it, but we talked yesterday a little bit about it if he was in the top 10. I think he's, especially if he gets a championship, I think that he's getting close.
In the top 10 that he had on there, he didn't have Duncan.
Well, Duncan didn't play center.
He didn't? I thought he was a center.
Power forward.
Okay. I thought Duncan was a center. Robinson played center. Yeah. You had Robinson on there. You had Robinson.
Yeah, Duncan was.
I don't remember if he had Robinson ahead of him. I can't remember.
Yeah, Duncan was always considered power forward. He's a lot of times considered the best power forward of all time. A lot of people used to say that. I don't know if people still say that, but yeah, he was considered more of a power forward.
Okay.
But even though a lot of people didn't like him because they said he was boring and stuff, you can't. Duncan could play some basketball, and Jokic gets talked about kind of the same way. Oh, he's boring. I know. You get paid to win games and to score points. You don't get paid. You don't get paid to be. I don't know. I never got that. Oh, he's boring. Well, hey, if it's effective, is all that matters.
Yeah, he had Jabbar 1. I'm trying to remember. I had Russell 2. I think he had Chamberlain 3. I forget who was 4. I think he had Shaq 5. Had Elijah 1 up there, of course. I can't remember all of it, but I know he had Joker 8.
That's that wouldn't be on. I just don't know if he's going to be thick enough. If his body's going to hold up. So
I don't either.
And honestly, I know Butler's had a good playoffs. I honestly thought that Martin should have got the Eastern Conference Finals MVP. That Martin, man, he really balled out. He balled out in the last game, but even in the other game, the whole series, where Butler had a couple games where he kind of disappeared.
Yeah, he did a little bit.
But he's the star of the team. So he was going. I figured he would get it, but I did. I thought Martin should have got it. Exactly, Billy. Paid to put the ball through the hoop, not the showboat. But yeah, hopefully I can have another good day today. I put my record up to 3. I'm 308 and 258 on the year. Went 4-2 yesterday. Just to recap real quick. Taking the Pirates money line, Braves -1.5, Reds +1.5, Astros money line, and the Diamondbacks on the money line. Please hit that subscribe button on YouTube at Gonzo Sports Room. We greatly appreciate it. Like and follow Facebook, Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, all at Gonzo Sports Room. That's where we post all the information about our shows. Don't forget tonight, 7 p.m. Eastern, promoter of Thunder Blunder Wrestling, Walter Buckley, will be joining us talking about his their big show coming up here at the end of June, or on June 24th, Thunder Mania. Yeah, he's put together a real good card. Should be a interesting conversation. So join us tonight at 7 p.m. for that. And then this Saturday night, we'll be in Crawfordsville, Indiana for NGW Wrestling. They got a pretty good card put together. Should be a good show. I think it starts at 6:30 if I remember correctly. So, but we'll be live on YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter with that show. So join us Saturday for that. Working on some other interviews, getting lined up. Check out, if you missed a Saturday show, AACW, go check it out. Christian Cash, Justin Terrell main event was a good one. In the cage, also Joey Owens and Mike King in the cage was good. Had a Hadari and Congo at it. IK3 and Zay Gates. So, I mean, it was a good show. Go check it out. If you haven't yet, I'll be getting the single matches up here. Going to try to get some of those up here this evening. And then, like I said, 7 p.m. tonight, Walter Buckley will be joining us. Saturday, we have some more live pro wrestling. Got a lot of live pro wrestling coming up here over the next few weeks. We're pretty much booked for June.
Yep.
NGW this week. Then we got WCWO in Lebanon the week after that. And we got a show here in Muncie the week after that. So
2 shows the week after that.
So got quite a bit of stuff coming up. But please hit that subscribe button. We greatly appreciate it. Thanks for joining us. This has been Easy Money, a sports betting show. We'll be back tomorrow right around 3 o'clock with another episode. Hope everybody has a great Wednesday night, and we'll see you guys tomorrow.